Please explain in detail where they are located. That's the first question. Can someone explain it? Talk about the wayfinding signs?
I can't give you exact locations off the top of my head, but I do know that we work with Forest City, and we, as an agency, we try not to have excessive signage and signage everywhere on every block. In the past, we've done that. We actually get complaints, and it actually sometimes ends up being more confusing than more clear. What we did want to do is focus on signage to the Barclays Arena from major arterials, specifically the BQE, directing people to the right for the most direct exits, so that they're not circulating through neighborhoods and using local streets, but they're staying on the limited access highways until the most direct exit that brings them in the most direct fashion to the arena. So I believe most, if not all, of the vehicular wayfinding or trailblazing signage is on the highway system.
Thank you, Chris. The next question is, parking was underutilized by more than the projection. Most patrons still do not know that there is a parking lot. Do you want to address this question, Jane?
Well, I think that one of the key underlying concepts in the Transportation Demand Management Plan was not to encourage driving. And therefore, there is no marketing of parking. There is no free parking. And you do not want to encourage people to come to the parking lot.
Yeah, but you don't want to encourage people, but they are still driving.
Yes,
not knowing
Michelle, I'm just going to
ask. Hence, I need to finish. Hence, not knowing where the parking lot is, of course it's going to be underutilized. So that information in the report is false.
Right, but the information you're looking for is not available today. The information you're looking for will be discussed in the post-arena traffic study, as you know.
It's not valid. So
that still remains to be seen. Okay. The next question, will TDM continue and for what period of time? I'm saying that who wants to answer that? So will the TDM continue and for what period of time?
So many of the things that we did that were successful in TDM are permanent, like the signage of Barclays Center at the subway stop, so of course that will continue. The promotions about marketing and advertising, which seem to be the most successful, all will continue. The parking lot's not going to change unless GIB gets the state to make it a park. That's kind of a good idea. What else? Yeah, everything's in place.
Online parking?
Yep, that will continue. Sam's convinced that
How do you advertise that if you don't advertise parking?
It's on Barclays Center website, so when you go and buy your tickets, it connects you right to Click and Park.
Yeah, but many of the
Do you want to stay here for the next question?
know where the parking lot is.
Which will hopefully prevent them from driving.
Yeah.
Well, but
Let's
they do
Michelle,
drive. They
we can't-
overload the community.
This is the same conversation. I don't want to we still have other questions.
Until it's resolved.
It will be resolved when we have the results of the post-arena traffic study in fall. Okay? This is also for Ashley. I just want to keep you here. How long will Forest City pay? I'm sorry.
We did that already.
Where specifically on the Barclays Center website is information regarding cross-marketing?
So cross-marketing is baked throughout many of our platforms. So BCTV is the in-house. If any of you have been to the arena, you'll see there's BCTV running all the time, talking about the Nets, talking about the upcoming shows, and then promoting the local neighborhoods, things like the Transit Museum, the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens, Vanderbilt Avenue, Merchants, all the great food you can get there, et cetera, et cetera. So if you go to, I think it's barclayscenter.com/BCTV, so that's one. Our website also includes a map of the area. It's actually the same map that's at the front of the Arena Plaza in the sort of brownish color. On our app, if you are an app user, if you go to the Barclays Center app and download it, it's free. You'll see a connection to Yelp and a guide showing area businesses. I think that answers the question. Yeah.
Thank you. I know we touched on this already, but this person wants to know how long will Forest City pay for TAs and pet managers, which you already addressed. They also want to know how many of each. Do you want to talk about how the
Well, there's a
TEAs and PED managers are designated in the numbers?
I'll just, I mean, I know,
Did you already address
I think I did. It's, the decision about where they're deployed is made by the NYPD, and it's coordinated with Barclays Center, so we're aware of it, and the staffing of an event is all of those decisions about where the PED managers will be, where the TEAs are going to be, where other people might be stationed like officers from the 7-8. That's all coordinated event by event. So they make those decisions, and if they're large events, there are about 16 places that they've been put, and if it's a smaller event on the weekend like a Disney on Ice, it might be 6. You know, it depends on the event, but it's coordinated mostly.
Whoa, what's going on?
It's over. It's coordinated mostly by the NYPD.